Assalamu alaikum everyone and welcome back to Stuttering with a Smile. Today I would like to talk about being a parent who stutters and the challenges that come with it and what it means like to parent with a stutter. Growing up as part of my own journey with stuttering, it was quite challenging. It was quite difficult and I felt very much an introvert. And throughout the years, I've learned, I've grown, and I've adapted to being a person who stutters and what it means to stutter. From there, I started the journey of acceptance, the journey of knowing that my stutter is a part of who I am, and still that is okay. And I learned how to adapt to my stutter in certain circumstances or moments. But the one thing that I wasn't able to figure out is, until it happened, was becoming a parent. That's when the rush of thoughts, the rush of fears came flooding back, because I am comfortable with my own self and my own stutter. However, I don't know, or I didn't know, how my family, my children, would perceive me as a parent who stutters or as a mother who stutters. And to me, that was very scary. That took me back to when I was in 7th grade and trying to speak and I stuttered, and a whole rush of insecurities, uncertainty came flooding back. And as the years passed and as I've learned to become the parent that I am in my own version, my own way, I realized that how I portray my stutter to my kids ultimately would have an impact on how they perceive not only my stutter and not only other people's stutter, but how they perceive different people in general. Because we do come from different parts of the world, and even if we do come from the same part of the world, we are all just so different. And that's one of the main lessons I did want to teach my kids is acceptance and tolerance and understanding of people coming in different shapes, different forms, different ways of speaking, and different ways of being. With that said, until now, the kids haven't asked me about my stutter. They haven't asked me, why do I speak differently than them? Why do I speak differently than their father or their other relatives around them? But when that day comes, I hope I'm able to tell them that this is part of my being. This is what makes Farah Farah. That's what makes your mama. Because it is a big part of me, and even though I am comfortable with it, it's important that they realize the journey of self-acceptance is something that we should each experience in our own way, and that no matter how different our journey is, no matter how different we are still worthy of having our voices heard, of having our thoughts, ideas, and opinions voiced, because that's how the world becomes better. By being tolerant, by being understanding, and by being accepting of ourselves before anyone and anything else. To every parent who stutters out there, remember that the journey of acceptance, the journey of understanding, and the journey of allowing space for yourself starts with yourself. And once we find that comfort, that reassurance, that okay to be different, and that our children want us to be happy, they want us to be present, they want us to be there. They do not want someone who's perfect, because perfection, that itself is a construct that we have built as adults, as grown-ups, and not as children. So, how are you, as a parent who stutters, making tomorrow or even today a better day for you, for your kids, and your family in general.